education at UW-Stevens Point because I realized I wanted to interact with people, and I had a really good upbringing of being outside all the time and really enjoying being outside, and I wanted to bring that to other adults and children.
I honestly didn't know environmental education was a career choice when I was in high school and college. It wasn't until I did the Peace Corps in South America and I did environmental education in schools there, and I realized that I love it because I love combining especially youth and children with the outdoors, and I loved animals, and so this kind of combines kids and animals and people and animals, so that's kind of what got me rolling.
I think that people are often surprised at how much planning and coordination it takes to put on a field trip, or even plan a whole May's worth of field trip or October's worth of field trips, and making sure that within the 4 school districts and beyond that we work in, that everyone gets a day at the nature center in a classroom. And a big part of my job is to coordinate that calendar and make sure that when we're there in a timely fashion, and we're not overbooking or double booking, and making sure everyone has what they need from us.
Something I think people are surprised about is we have a lot of animals here at the Nature Center, and so sometimes I get asked who's in charge of taking care of all of them or cleaning cages, and that's something that Bryanna and I do together, so I think people are often surprised when they realize that we do a lot of the behind the scenes animal care, cage cleaning, feedings, taking care of them and all that fun stuff.
My favorite part of the job, I do love actually managing the calendar and writing the emails that are super informative that go out for camps and to teachers and things like that. But I really just enjoy planning the experience and then watching the experience through the kids' eyes and taking them out. And I love when we get to let the kids have free play and watch how they engage in the environment, whether that's in our playscape or in different parts of the property, and how they explore. So just taking a step back and interacting with the kids at their level and slowing down and really absorbing things with kids is probably my favorite.
Yeah, I agree with that. I really like our camps that we do, and kind of like what Bree said, the free play, but I love when they find something and it's small but it becomes this large thing and they get really excited about it. So that usually happens they find a cool rock, or the kids will find a salamander or something they weren't expecting, and all of a sudden it's just such a big deal and so exciting for them, and kind of just connecting them to nature in that way, and it's a lot of fun and really cool to see.
Part of our job before we go into any field trip or classroom program or community program is stay flexible, gauge your audience, see where they're at, and just putting on a good program that you get your objectives across, but also remembering that sometimes your one objective might be the most important thing, and so that's what you end up focusing on, and you don't get to say the 20 other awesome, amazing things because your one fact was just so amazing.
Yeah. I was actually just telling Bree that I was if there were one piece of advice I would give to someone that wanted to be in environmental education, it would be to be flexible, because you can't control the weather, you don't know the group of kids you're going to get, and like Bree said, something might be so cool to them, so then you have to kind of adjust your whole program, and definitely flexibility is really important.
I hope to instill a lot of things. Appreciation for the environment is probably the number one thing. But also, getting messy is a good thing, and getting messy is a fun thing. Kids are washable, and when my kids come to the nature center, or other people's kids come to the nature center, we do get messy, and a lot of our parents love that, and I think some of our first-time parents get surprised at how messy their kids leave, but I just think it's so important that kids aren't afraid to get messy and immerse themselves in the environment, whether that's playing in the mud or the frog pond, or maybe doing a messy craft. I'm known to love the messy crafts in this place, and the mud play, and I just think it's so important that kids know that making messes are okay, you clean up, and everything is good to go.
I would say just that general appreciation of nature, but also respect for nature, and I think a lot of that stems from having those really amazing experiences outside when you're a youth, when you're a kiddo, and so then, you know, everybody says like they're the next generation or the future, so then kids will go on to have all these jobs and make all these decisions and have all these responsibilities, and hopefully they'll always keep, you know, what's best for the environment as they make those decisions as they go on in their life. So whether that's something just like recycling, or maybe they become a large CEO of some company and they want to make sure that company is environmentally responsible. So I just hope that kids take these fun experiences and what they learn here at the Nature Center when we do camps or when we do classroom programs, and use that information in some aspect in their future.